Okay, so let's first try to determine whether the angle of release makes a difference in the rate of a pendulum swing. Does a higher or lower angle of release make the pendulum swing slower or faster? Let's take a look. Okay, for my baseline, I'm going to be starting with an angle of a higher angle of release, and as you know, I notch my table so that I can do the same angle each time that I try to measure it. So I'm going to start with this higher angle of release. As we said, our trial times are going to be 15 seconds. And let's take a look. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. 14, slightly shy. 13, 14. You could write either on your sheet, whichever you felt it was closer to. I would have written 14 because I pretty much got there. Let's try again. And remember, this is why we are going to and explain to our children, our students, why we need to do multiple trials, because what are we writing? 13, 14. The more trials we do, we can then talk about averaging out the numbers on those trials. The closer we're going to get to accurate. Let's take a look here. So I'm again at my higher angle of release. You can't really see that. My higher angle of release, 12-inch pendulum, 1 washer bob. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Again, 13 and a half. So you would have to make the decision there. On your recording sheet, it does say to do 3 trials each. We're going to just stick to 2 for the video because it's enough of you watching me experiment. I hope that you're able to do this yourself at home. But for those of you who don't have the materials, let's try now with the shorter angle of release. You saw that I notched my table. Again, we would be using a protractor if we had all of our tools. I do not have a protractor at home. But we're going to go ahead and with this lower angle of release, do the same thing. 15 seconds, I'm going to release it now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, looking pretty close. I got closer to 14 that time when we're talking about split seconds, but we're looking pretty close. Let's try it again. Again, multiple trials for accuracy. Lower angle of release with my 12-inch pendulum and my 1 washer bob. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, great. So we are taking a look at that. What kind of patterns are you seeing so far for angle of release? Do you see any differences? Would more trials make a difference? All important questions, questions that you could have your students investigate if they were curious to do so. Next up is going to be the weight of the bob.